Hello, this is Temi Olasende. Welcome to my channel. This is Real Talk with Temi. If you're new to this channel, please kindly subscribe. There's a red button by your right hand side there. And if you're already subscribed, please continue to like, continue to comment, continue to give us your feedback on this program. Like I continue to say, we are styled, we are dressed by Fashionables by Temi, and our skincare range is also provided by Body and Hair. Please, you can find this on our Instagram page listed on the screen. You will continue to say, please go patronize us. Thank you for those of you who have been supporting us. We continually crave your support. Okay, so quickly today I'll be going on a very short talk, and it's been buzzing around social media, and I just want to speak on it and quickly give my 1 cent. The Johnny Depp Amber Heard trial. I hope we watched it. I watched it and I loved it. I loved it because number one, I'm a lawyer, so it resonates with me. Number two, I'm a Johnny Depp's fan. I've always loved him from the days of Edward Scissorhands. I'm a diehard Johnny Depp's fan. But be it as it may, I'm also a very practical and a realistic person, and I'm a diehard fan of a beautiful woman. And Amber Heard is beautiful, so I like her too. It's just that that trial gave me, made me know that people could intricately be very wicked, and it's just so sad that human nature could be so wicked like that. Well, I'll be talking about that trial and just oppose it with marriage relationship. They met in 2012, I think thereabout. I think 2008 when they were doing what's it called, the production of Rum Diary, and usually I notice one thing about Johnny Depp. He tends to fall in love with his fellow castmate, and I think that shows a bit of indiscipline on his part. Sometimes people like that, because they are very soft-hearted, they fall in love quickly, and you find out that they also don't tend to have discipline when it comes to things like this. So Amber Heard was also a fellow castmate, and they started dating, supposedly while he was still involved with what's it called, the mother of his children. And that's why I'm saying foundation of every relationship is very important. I'm not saying you can't meet people at your workplace, or you can't meet people anywhere, but any relationship that's that is based on deceits, that is based on indiscipline, there's tendency for it to go up. So it's already pinpointing to disaster. But some people will commit their supposed a significant other at workplace. I'm not saying, but and it's something that I will not want to encourage. But we find love in hopeless places, says Rihanna. Let's just be very, be very watchful, especially when you know that you have an history of this, and it has not always worked out well. Johnny Depp, please be very, very, your next relationship. I'm a lover of Johnny Depp. I love him, and I could see through his kindness. I could see through his personality. Please, let's watch out for that. Okay, the trial. When I watched it, I found out that when they just want you to fall, they will do anything. They won't spare any cost. And there are some things I've listed that I found out that you should watch out for in people. I see a lot of language going on the internet: gaslighting, narcissistic, sociopath. I just want to quickly dissect those things. They just use a simple approach to them, and don't go. I'm not necessarily going to go into the dictionary. Number one, just what do you mean by gaslighting? When you see somebody that you're in a relationship with, not necessarily love relationship, you see people lying to your face. You know, there's a way some people lie, and you know that, you know, they're just trying to use that lie to escape that situation. You know, they feel bad that they are lying, but that particular lie is just to get out of that situation or to save face. But there are some people that there's a lie that they tell, that is like a bold-faced lie, and you know, it's to make you feel, and you begin to second guess yourself that, am I the person that is stupid? Am I wrong? Because they will say, the way they'll be so bold and calm about it. Watch out, that's gaslighting. Those are people that they make you, number one, second guess yourself. Number one, they, you know, the way they twist situation. You know, their bad becomes to people as good, and you look like the bad person. That's simple gaslighting, bold-faced lie. And I see a lot of that in Amber Heard. And another thing I see in her is that she never admits a mistake. You know, I didn't see any admission of mistake in the years of the relationship. Even let's say then Johnny Depp is the worst of worst of worst. When time you see somebody that does not admit that, oh, I'm wrong, I'm sorry, please run away from them. Another thing I see, and it could be interwoven, is the word sociopath. There are some people, they don't have that social skill. They don't know how to empathize. When you say you're sociopathy, the person doesn't understand that, if I say this thing, this person will feel this way. No, as long as they are cool, as long as they are good. And you know, it's borderline selfishness, borderline, you know, gaslighting. They just don't want to care how you're feeling. They see things from their own reality. You have to be very wary of people like that. And those are the things to look out for in relationships. These are character flaws that are so fundamental to relationships. You know, they could be loving, they could be, you know, they could be generous, but a lot of this what's it called, character, they go to the root of what gives you emotional security in the relationship, and the comfort you needed. Every person wants to be loved. So when somebody is a sociopath, they are incapable of empathy, they're incapable of love, unconditional love. They gaslight you. You know, when I noticed that sometimes when Johnny Depp, in course of the trial, you know, with the audios that were released, is trying to, like, okay, you know what? Okay, let's de-escalate this argument. Let's even calm down. It continues to make him feel so inadequate, as if by you not addressing it, you're a coward. But I know the man is just trying to say, you know what? Let's calm down before it escalates to something major. But you know, because she lives in her own reality, and because she's so selfish about it, that you find out that the relationship is extremely toxic. When you are in a relationship with that kind of person, please run or help them. Send them for counseling, send them for prayer. You know, they need an higher authority to appraise them and show them the reality they need to see. I know a lot of them, they've been indulged over a period like that, even from cradle to adulthood. So to change that kind of character flaw, it takes God, it takes a lot of therapy, it takes a lot of intention by the person. Another thing is narcissistic behavior. And you know, it's a combination of some of the things I've said. A narcissist is a selfish person. A narcissist could be a sociopath. It's somebody that lacks empathy. A narcissist is somebody that does not believe is wrong and believe in self-advertisement. If it doesn't promote me, if it doesn't give the world a positive view of me, I don't believe it. So they, both in man, both in woman. This trial taught me a lot, and it taught me that no matter how you think you love somebody, sometimes a lot of times love is not enough. You have to make sure that you have similarities in value. You have to make sure that the person's character is not one that you be catering to them all the time. I noticed that Johnny Depp caters to her. He said something during his testimony. He said that he noticed that she's not always happy. Some people that they are I don't want to use the word damage, but they need to work on themselves. So don't see yourself as the Holy Spirit or as God. Don't have the God factor, the God mentality to say, you know what, I'm going to change this person. If not, you saw what Johnny Depp went through. Because he had money, he had all the resources. Don't trivialize those signals. I know these things, they affect your mental health, and that's why you see Johnny Depp drinking. That's why you see him using drugs. Although he has had history of that, but that relationship triggered it more. You found out that if you're in a relationship with those kind of people, you will always result to, you know, terrible things like that, because you need to gain your sanity. So you always want to use drugs, or you know, you yourself, you find out that you are going down the deep hole with them. I hope I've been able to you know, take us through this, explain, and let us understand that it's not that you're in that relationship doesn't mean that you can't get out of it. You can get out of it, but you have to be intentional, and you have to know that you are not God. So please look out for things like that. You may not have the resources that Johnny Depp has. A lot of people get killed in those relationships. A lot of people go mad in those relationships. So look out for them, and I wish us all the best.